Page 126, and yesterday we'd left Taru telling Shirley about the eyes of the deep, I think they were called. It's only yesterday and I can't remember. Here we go. Slipping over the water with wide open eyes, Taru explained. You too must have seen them, for last night there were many. They are bright and shining. Ah, yes, interrupted Shirley. Oh, yes. The truth suddenly dawning upon her, and thinking it was little wonder that the natives, having no knowledge of science, should give the little eyes supernatural power. We in our lands across the sea call it phosphorescence. She gave it a little laugh and added, but your name for it suits it much better. I mean, she's trying to be nice and kind, but it doesn't show her in a good light. New paragraph. Oh, God. Throughout the whole of the following week, we've been grinding slowly through 24 hours, and now a week's gone like that. Whilst the houses grew rapidly from a promise to a reality, Taru spent every moment that he could steal from Sam Reeves's communal kitchen to spend it with Shirley, Wendy, and Robert Nerton. Robert's back. At first, Robert was inclined to be a bit jealous at having to share Shirley with Taru. During his spare time from bugle practice and army recruit training. Let's just leave that. I'm just going to pretend that's normal. But gradually a great friendship sprang up between the two boys, perhaps because they had been brought up in vastly different worlds, each a world of plenty, supplied to one by his father's accumulation of money, and to the other by bountiful nature. Judith is being philosophical there. Money, nature, both bountiful. It was a happy week for Shirley, and one in which most of the passengers were discovering that joys and pleasures were to be found even when fate had pitchforked them out of the world they knew onto a lonely coral island lost in the middle of the vast Pacific Ocean. Well, I mean, there's joys and pleasures because you're being helped. People are building a village for you and showing you where to find food. Now that the work of building a temporary village had been taken out of their hands by the kindly disposed natives, Captain Clifford, Tony, and flight engineer Jock McCanna were able to give their whole time were able to give their whole time to drawing up the plans for the large rafts. Do you remember that plan? Going to get out of here on rafts, on which they intended to drown themselves and everybody else in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, as far as I'm concerned.